Most people who use a GPS tracker eventually run into the same annoying problem. You get the device set up, you hide it somewhere, and then 2 weeks later, you're crawling under the car or pulling apart a trailer just to charge the thing. It gets old fast. That is exactly where this magnetic case comes into play. It is essentially a heavy-duty shell that turns a standard tracker into a long-term asset monitor. The first thing you notice when you pick it up is the weight. It feels solid, almost like a small brick, which is exactly what you want when you are sticking something to the underside of a vehicle that is going to be hitting potholes and highway speeds. The magnet is surprisingly aggressive. You really have to commit when you place it, because once it snaps onto a metal frame, it is not going anywhere. It is a bit of a relief, honestly, because the last thing anyone wants is to lose their tracker on a bumpy back road. Inside, there's a 3,500 mAh battery that acts as a massive power bank for the tracker. If you are running the device on a 1-minute update cycle, you are looking at about 3 weeks of life. But if you switch it over to that battery-save mode, it can stretch out for months. We are talking 8 months of peace of mind, without ever touching the thing. The setup is pretty straightforward. You just slide the tracker into the groove, snap the lid shut, and you are good to go. It is IP67 rated, so it handles rain and road grime without breaking a sweat. Now there is a small catch to keep in mind. This is strictly for the universal model. If you have the Pro version or one of the pet trackers, this just won't fit. It is a bit of a bummer that it is so specific, but the trade-off is that it fits the universal model like a glove. Charging is handled via a Type-C port, which is a nice modern touch, though you should expect to leave it plugged in for a few hours to get it back to full capacity. It is not the fastest charge in the world, but considering how long it lasts, it is a fair trade. If you are tired of constantly babysitting your tracker's battery, this case is probably the most practical upgrade you can get. It turns a temporary gadget into a set-it-and-forget-it solution, and for anyone tracking trailers or equipment that sits out in the elements, it is pretty much a no-brainer. It is simple, it is rugged, and it actually does what it says on the box.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.